In our sales disruption program, one of our clients raised a really interesting question. Our client said that they have so much resistance on their sales calls and they weren't sure where it was coming from. And so I asked the client, okay, so tell me a little bit about more about your sales process. And they said, well, I shoot off an ebook to a client and then I follow them up a couple of days later and give them a call. I said, right. I said, so that's it. So you get on a call with them after you've shot off an ebook. So they've seen you maybe once or twice, downloaded an ebook, maybe not have read it, and then you're jumping on a call with them. I said, yeah. I said, okay, well, I can see the problem here. The problem is that you don't actually have permission to speak to them yet. So, I mean, how would you feel if you downloaded an ebook, you haven't even read it yet, and then 2 days later you're receiving a phone call and somebody trying to sell you something or sell you into the program? I mean, there's no trust there. There's no permission. So, if that's you right now, where you're not getting the sales that you want to get, then it more than likely means that you're not seeking permission from your marketplace, from your prospects. And so the easiest way to do that is when you're sending off an ebook, ask for permission. Say, do you mind if I follow you up in a week's time to see how you went with the ebook, to see whether or not you're able to put anything into practice, to see if there's anything else that I can support you with? Seek permission first. So then when you follow them up, then at least you've already asked. And they might say, no thank you, I don't want to call. That's fine. Then at least you're not going to ruffle any feathers. When you're on a sales call, as an example, or a potential client fit call, then one of the best things that you can ever do at the very beginning of the conversation is to say, dear Mr. Prospect or dear Mrs. Prospect, I'd love to have a conversation to explore a little bit more about what your business is doing and what some of the challenges are right now. But before I do that, do you mind if that's okay if we actually have a conversation to see if what it is that we do here at Pato Consulting may actually add some value to your organization? And so this is the opportunity at the very beginning of the conversation for the client to say, yeah, sure, Fabian. And now I have permission to ask questions and to go into the sales process that we teach. But too many people are phoning people up and asking about the weather and then going into, I want to sell you something. And the easiest way to remove the resistance around that is to simply ask for permission. So hopefully you got some value from this, guys. I'll be checking in tomorrow afternoon with another video. Cheers.